Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel hashtag random information. Answer for every valid question. In the previous video lectures, we saw theory of Module 1 power system analysis. Now let us deal with the numerical part of Module 1. The numerical part gives more weightage in the examination point of view. Let us go through the numericals. Generally, there are two types of numericals. First thing, they will ask to draw a PU impedance diagram by calculate. It can be achieved by calculating new base voltages, new PU reactances of all power system components. These are the formulas. These are the whole formulas to calculate the new PU reactances. You'll come to understand and by solving the numericals. First, let us see. First, reactance for generator and motor per unit new is equal to old PU. They will give in the question multiplied by new power. This is power section, this is voltage section. New power divided by old power, old voltage divided by new voltage, whole the square. This is where BP I abbreviated it. BP is a base power, BV is a base voltage, and X reactance transformer new is equal to old PU given in the they will give in the question multiplied by, this is power section, this is voltage section, new power divided by old power, this is primary voltage divided by primary section voltage, primary side, section voltage, primary side, whole the square. This will come to understand in the numerical part. Old PU multiplied by new BP, new power divided by old power. This is R. We can substitute this formula also. Secondary voltage divided by section voltage, secondary side, whole the square. And X transmission line new. Generally, the transmission line are given in the ohms, in type of ohms. In that case, older reactance in ohms multiplied by base power divided by base voltage of that section, whole the square. Don't worry about these all formulas. While solving the numericals, we will come to know very easily. And then note it down. Just for base voltage, we said, right, new base voltage we have to calculate. New base voltage moving from primary to secondary of transformer, primary of secondary transformer, previous section voltage multiplied by K, where K is equal to V2 by V1. For secondary to primary, since primary to secondary is multiplied by K, secondary to primary is multiplied by 1 by K. And the second type of problems, they will ask to calculate bus bar voltages. Without any delay, we will start the examples. Type 1 problems. Draw the impedance diagram for the power system shown in the figure. The ratings of the components are given. G1 25 MVA 11 kV, X is equal to 15%. We need to convert into decimal point value 0.15 pu. G2 30 MVA 12.5 kilovolt, X is equal to 20%, that is equal to 0.2, and so on. T1, T2, M1, M2. Choose a base of, they gave a base voltage value as 132 kilovolt on 10 plus J50 ohm transmission line. Remember this transmission line, and at transmission line at base power also given 30 MVA. Solution. Well, let us go to the solution. They have given one line diagram: generator G1, G2, T1, T2, transmission line M1, M2. In the first step, step 1, given, already given, we have to choose a base values. Sometimes these base values are not given. They will not give. I will say in that video how to take the base values. Now base voltage has been given already. Base voltage is equal to, voltage is equal to 13 kilovolt. Base power is equal to 132 kilovolt. Base power is equal to 30 MVA on transmission line section. This section, in the second step, we will make the single line diagram into 3 sections. One is primary of T1 to the generator section and secondary of T1 to the primary of T2 transformer and T2 secondary to the motor section. This is the second step we need to do in each and every problem. Since they gave base voltage in as 132 kV and transmission line section, this is the transmission line section, right? Write this as 132 kV. Since our first step is new to calculate base values, so new base voltages, new base voltage for this, new base voltage for transmission line section is equal to they were given already 132 kilovolt, and now new base voltage we need to calculate other section voltages. We have chosen this already given, and we need to calculate this section and this section voltages for generator section is equal to, according to the formula for generator to calculate, sorry this is not for base voltage, right? Okay, I will say we have to see this formula. Section voltage, previous section voltage. Here we are calculating this section voltage. Previous section voltage is 132 multiplied by, next I will say some since always generator, we generate the power and transform to the transmission primary and give second, from secondary will take the loads, right? Always generators are connected T1 primary and automatically this becomes secondary. Since these are motors and loads are always connected secondary side of a transformer, right? So this is secondary and this is primary. Since we need to calculate now the generator section, we are calculating generator section voltage, previous section voltage already multiplied. Since we are calculating generator section, we are moving from this section to this section. This is known value, so we are moving from this section to this section voltage. This implies secondary to primary, right? We are moving from secondary to primary. Secondary to primary, previous section voltage already wrote 1 by K. 1 by K means this is reciprocal of this, V1 by V2. We have to write V1 by V2. 132 multiplied by, here it is, V1 of, we are taking T1 transformer, T1 V1 by V2, 13 by 132. 13 by 132. 132 get cancelled, 13 kilovolt. Next, new base voltage for motor section is equal to motor section. We have calculated this, just note it. For motor section, this previous voltage is 132 kilovolt multiplied by, we are calculating motor section and we don't have this section voltage and there are no sections. Since we have this section only, this is the previous section voltage that I have wrote. Since we are calculating motor section voltage, we are moving from transmission line to motor section. This implies primary to secondary. We are moving from primary to secondary. From primary to secondary moving, previous section multiplied by K. What is K? V2 by V1. Therefore, V2 by V1. 132 multiplied by, what is V2? We are moving primary to secondary of T2, right? T2 given as 132 bar 11 kV. V2 by V1, 11 by 132. 11 by 132. 132 get cancelled. 11 kilovolt. We have calculated new base voltages. Now we need to calculate new PU reactances of all the components. New PU reactances. There are G1, G2, components G1, G2, transformer, transmission line, T2 transformer, and M1, M2. First we'll calculate xg1 new. xg1 pu per unit new is equal to old pu, right? According to this formula, old pu. Old pu means they will give in the question. Generator G1, this is x is equal to 15%, right? 0.15. This is old pu. Old pu multiplied by power section. Power section, new base power. New base power we took as 30. This new base power remains same for all components. And next old power. Old power, this is 25 MVA for G1. 25 MVA multiplied by voltage section. Old voltage by new voltage. Old voltage given in the question, that is 11 kV. Old voltage divided by new base voltage is 130. New voltage, we need to take a new voltage of that section. We are calculating G1 section, right? It refers to this section. This section voltage is 13 kilovolt. 13 kilovolt whole the square. Initially keep the calc in complex mode. 0.15 multiplied by 30 divided by 25 multiplied by 11 divided by 13. This is whole square. This is whole square. We got answer as 0.128 J pu. This J into 0.125 pu. We need to multiply it by J. I'll say while drawing the pu reactance diagram why we need to multiply by J. And next we have calculated G1. Now we calculate G2. Let us calculate G2. Reactance G2 per unit new is equal to old pu. Old pu of G2. Old pu given as 0.2. 0.2 multiplied by, this is power. New power remains same. New base power, that is 30 MVA, and divided by old base power. Old base power of G2. Old base power, that is given over here, 30 divided by 30 multiplied by voltage. This is old voltage according to the formula. Old voltage of G2. Old voltage of G2 is 12.5 kilovolt. 12.5 kilovolt divided by new voltage, new base voltage. Since we are calculating G2, right, this section voltage we have to take 13 kilovolt whole the square is equal to, let's calculate this, 0.2 multiplied by 30 by 30 get cancels. We'll bother about only this, 12.5 whole square divided by 13 square. This gives me 0.185 pu multiplied by J. Now we just completed G1 and G2. Next is transformer T1. Transformer T1 pu new is equal to old pu. According to the formula, old pu, right? Old pu of T1 is given as 25%. That in point value 0.25 multiplied by power. New power is 30 MVA. This is new power. And old power of T1 transformer is 30 MVA. 30 MVA divided by voltage. In this figure, let's see, since voltage is, for this voltage I said primary voltage, right? Primary voltage. Since there are the primary voltage and secondary voltages, will get don't get confusion. Take primary voltages. Primary of T1 is 13 kilovolt, right? 13 kilovolt. Next, here section voltage of primary side. We took primary of T1, that is 13 kilovolt, divided by of this section voltage. Primary side section voltage is 13 kilovolt. So we have to take 13 here. All the components get cancelled, so we will get 0.25 JPU. Now we calculate transmission line reactance. XTL PU nu is equal to transmission line. Remember this transmission line they gave as 100 plus J150 transmission line, right? 100 plus 150 J. Here the formula for calculating transmission line. This is old reactance in ohms multiplied by base power, new base power divided by new base voltage. New base power, that is common for every component, 30 divided by base voltage of that section, whole square. Since we are calculating now a transmission line section, right? This transmission line section voltage is 132 kilovolt. Therefore 132 kilovolt whole square, bracket 100 plus 150. Use the brackets while calculating in complex mode. It gets easier to calculate. This is in vector form. To convert into polar form, take shift complex 3 angle is equal to plus this ST. What is this? 0.3104 angle of 56.31 degree PU. Now we completed with XTL. Now let us calculate for T2. T2 PU new is equal to old PU of T2. Old PU of T2 is 20%. That is 0.2 multiplied by power, new power divided by old power of T2. Old power of T2 is 35 MVA. 35 MVA multiplied by voltage. Since this is transformer, primary side voltage. T2 primary side voltage. T2 primary side voltage is 132 by new voltage. New voltage, T2 new voltage. We took primary side. Primary side is this now. That is 132 kilovolt divided by 132 kilovolt whole the square. 0.2 multiplied by 30 divided by 35. That is 0.1743 JPU. Now we left out with motor 1 and motor 2. Motor 1 PU new is equal to old motor PU. Motor given 12%, that is 0.12 divided by base new base power is 30 and old for motor voltage they gave 15 old power, and old voltage means given in the question as 11 kilovolt divided by new voltage of that section. New voltage of this section, we are calculating M1 related to this section voltage. Motor section voltage, new base voltage for motor section we calculated as 11 kilovolt. Therefore 11 kilovolt whole the square. This gives our answer as 0.24 PU, and XM2 PU new is equal to old PU of M2. Motor 2 old pu given as 15%, that is in point value 0.15 multiplied by, this is power section, new base power divided by old power. Old power of M2 is 25 multiplied by old voltage. Old voltage in the question 11.5 divided by new voltage of that section. M2 is related to this section voltage. This section voltage already calculated as 11 kilovolt whole square. We get answer this as 0.1967 pu. And finally we have calculated all the components of power system reactances. Let us draw a impedance or reactance diagram. Generator G1 G2, this impedance we need to connect it in parallel. This is one voltage source, plus minus. This is G1 xg1 xg2 eg2. Next, this connected to the we have transformer and transmission line under T2 transformer, right? We need to include those reactances. This is for transformer T1, this is for transmission line reactance, this is for T2 reactance. And we have two motors, right? One motor we must connect it in parallel only, M1 xm2 and plus minus em2 em1 whole this. We need to mention these values. Example I will show. xm2 we just calculated pu, that J0.196 pu. We need to keep we have to write all this. And this is the impedance diagram or reactance diagram. Now we have finished example 1. In the next video lecture I will solve another problem on type 1 problems. I thought these classes are helpful to you. For any other queries, give me a comment. If you like the video, share and subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you all.